lights up, Bronx Arts Middle. This is your principal, Mr. Gonzalez, bringing you your news for today, Thursday, April 11th, 2019. Today is an B day, and at Bronx Arts Middle, we have the method, artist process, growth mindset, visual thinking strategies, artist palette, and wait, hold on right there. Artist palette. Scholars, let's take a moment. We need to talk about your palettes and the need to purge. We designed this method to give you a strong foundation for middle school and beyond, and the palette is your organization, keeping you organized. Well, right now, they just look like a big mess, and there are papers in there that you need to get rid of. There is actually really no need for you to have a backpack or any other thing other than your palette. Your pencils fit in there. Everything you need to bring to school fits in that palette. Yet, you guys have filled it up with so many papers that you do not purge or get rid of that now you've had to expand and get other things to come to school. Not necessary. Please go through your palettes and start organizing yourselves and purge. Have a question about what you can't get rid of or what you should get rid of or not? Talk to your teacher. We're here to help you get organized. And by the way those palettes look, there's no organization to them. So please spend some time with those palettes. And let's continue. And bass. The Bronx Art Soaring Scholars, we remind you to be your best always. Attend school each day, show respect, and you can succeed academically. And we are going to move on, and we're going to put a spotlight on respect. That's right, our respect campaign continues. So we've talked a lot about respect. We've talked about what it is to communicate respect. Remember, communicating respectfully means that you feel heard and understood by the other person, even if they disagree. And when you listen and understand what the other person is saying, even if you disagree. I mentioned, what is it like to show respect? And guess what? Show respect is actually one of our base letters. So what does this mean? What is the act of showing respect? Well, it's defined in our base as showing pride in all you do, you respect peers and adults, and you respond appropriately in adverse situations. Strive for unity in class, grade, and school. I want to focus on the second bullet. Respect peers and adults. Looking up the word respectful, I found that when you show respect, it means you show kindness. It means that you are polite and you are kind to people that even you may disagree with or have opposing views or not quite see eye to eye. To treat that person with kindness is to show respect, and that's a big person to do that. That's right, that means you can still be kind to someone that maybe you do not have the best relationship with. That's a big, big part about being a respectable person. Look at this quote from Mark Twain. It says, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. One more time. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Now that is pretty deep, if you ask me. And that's the power of kindness, and that's the power of being respectful. We're going to bring you what respect looks like and more in the coming days. And that's all what we ask for here at Bronx Arts Middle. And to answer that question that Alyssa and Brianna got correctly and were the first to see me, well, this lady is none other than Aretha Franklin. She was called the Queen of Soul. From 1942 to 2017, she was an American singer, songwriter, pianist, and civil rights activist. She began her career singing gospel at the New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit, Michigan, where her father was minister. She had a very long career, and of course, her anthem and her most popular and most loved song was, of course, Respect. And this is a woman I think every Bronx Arts Middle scholar should know about. And let's move to our call board now for our school announcements. Scholars, we want to remind you that some exciting things are happening. That's because you're getting your school IDs on Friday. And on Monday, the 15th, you will scan as you enter the school, like high school kids or something. I know I sounded a little weird there, but anyway, BAM scholars must always have their ID and scan in daily. Late scholars will scan in and CAS will issue a late pass for the teacher. That's right. So if you get here late, beyond the breakfast time, you will scan it at the CAS machine and it will give you the late pass that you will take to your teacher. Scholars may not deface or decorate the badge under any circumstances. That means stickers, writing, or any kind of drawing on your ID badge. It has two barcodes, one on the front and one in the back. That must be free of marks at any time. Your BAM ID will also offer discounts at various businesses, including purchasing your uniforms. And your picture day photos will replace the current ID pictures after April 26th, School Picture Day. So, exciting times. I also want to mention that a replacement ID is $5, so please hold on to those IDs. Visual art majors, you need to report to the art studio today during 7th period. If you have visual arts during 7th period but are not a major, you will go to room 110. And scholars, before you go today and every day, make sure that those chairs go up in your classroom so that we can get those floors clean. And Miss Ariana and I would like to remind you to please shine bright like an art star.